Madam, I record this one. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so this is what we already discussed last Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay. So we already delegate the position. I will be the leader and the timekeeper, and Wati is going to be the secretary, and Kila will be the participants, which is sharing the information, and Dina will be the participant that going to lead in decision making. Madam, I have a bit difficulty on what is the difference between the participants like sharing the information and leading the decision making. Is it like meaning that Dina later on will create the decision for us, or it's going to be me to
Okay.
going to make the decision?
Right. From here, leader and the timekeeper, because you are going to you are clear of what you have to do, right? You will address the welcome and then the summary of the meeting, as well as from one person to another, there will be you will introduce them to the you will invite them to talk. Okay. You will control the flow of the meeting so that one, it won't be too long, and you will control the discussions. You will be the person who will suggest, okay, I think it's time for us to decide and let's take a vote, something like that. Okay, being the leader. So you are going to manage the meeting, keep the meeting going from one person to another. You address the first, and you are the last person to summarize. That's the leader. And then the secretary, Secretary Wati is going to share the informations. But if you already give Kila this role of sharing the informations, I told you that secretary is sharing the informations plus the milestone of the project, something like that. Okay, so sharing the information is by Wati and Kila is by one person. And there will be two people who will lead in decision making. Okay, the leading in the decision making is like, can you give me a context? What is the descriptions of your event?
Creating a platform for people with mental issue.
Okay, what do you mean by create platforms?
Which is discussing which platform is suitable for public to reach. We for consulting the mental issue, and a platform where we can spread the awareness of mental issue towards the public.
When you mention deciding which platform is suitable, that is decision making, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Decision.
that means you have more than one platforms.
Yeah.
Maybe you have two platforms. So Dina is going to present two platforms, advantage and disadvantage. Why you think, yes, and then you are going to, everybody is going to vote, decide, either to decide on platform A or platform B after Dina's presentation. Dina will have maybe two slides. The first presentations on the first platform, the second slide on the second platform. After the presentations, so back to you, the chairman, asking the opinions from everybody, getting the consent. Sorry. Hello, Mak. Sorry, I had a meeting. Okay. And right now it's 3 o'clock. Okay. That's my mom having the first vaccine.
Oh.
So Dina's going to present the platforms, and the rest is going to choose, take a vote, decide on which platform to choose. Okay. What is another decisions that can be made over here? These platforms is for certain people, mental health issues, right? for
Yes.
certain people. So the other person, the decisions on something, is it choosing choosing your target group?
Oh, I forget about that one, Dr. Madam.
Yeah,
Choosing the target group. Okay.
yes, because it cannot be too open, like mental health issues among the students, mental health issues among adults, housewives, among the unemployed, or who, okay? Because for different age group and different gender, they need different treatment, isn't it? For can we because this is the first step, can we focus on certain target group like Talia Nur Kasih? They also they also have their specific um, objectives of their establishment. So you should have something like that. Focus on certain target group. So that's a decision which target group that you are going to or you're willing to take up, and give the reasons why.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's say, madam, currently I have the idea we targeting a smaller group, as for
Yes.
example, student, a
Yes.
mental health issue among students.
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
That's easy because why easy? Because you have a clear picture of students' life at the moment, right? You don't have to assume about the housewives and the marriage life, and it's just something that is close to your real life, so that you can give a clear picture and you have more ideas on how to help them. That's good. Choose how you can help the students with mental health issues. That even you can have a lot of range students in the secondary who's facing the SPM, right? And maybe you are the university students, okay? Even that you have certain categories.
Okay.
Madam, excuse me.
Yes.
So, regarding the roles just now, we are actually referring to the task sheet.
Yes.
So, according to the task sheet, the participant is going to share information, but for secretary, there is none stated. So,
I see. Look at the details down there. There'll be a secretary with the information. Quite sure. Can if you can share with me the task sheet, there is information about secretary, share informations, and then two participants with two decisions making.
so just now you said Dina is going to present the two platforms. Is
Yes,
it
that's
because
one
Dina?
decision.
Is it because Dina is the participant?
Because Dina is involved with the decision making.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then Walter mentioned about deciding which platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are not sure what is decisions, that is example of the decision making.
Okay.
Not necessarily Dina. If you decide on somebody else, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not dictating it must be Dina. It is
Okay.
anybody, somebody with that role, and then another person with another role. That is another decision to be made. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Walter. Scroll down. Okay, go up. Go up. All right. Okay, participants whose purpose in meeting is the participant whose purpose in the meeting is to share information. He will present milestone related to this event. This is the secretary plus Secretary can be the participants, the first participant as well. And then there's also participants whose purpose, this is if I put S over there, if we have 5 persons in a group, five members in a group, so there will be another people whose purpose in the meeting to lead the decision making processes. He will present an issue and suggest possible ways to accommodate the event or make it a success. Okay, and the other members may add to the list of suggestions. The team will evaluate each options. Okay.
So we have 4 members and I am the secretary.
Yes.
So we decided Kila to be the person who will sharing information. So will there be 2 people who will share information?
No, only then there's only one person who share the information.
The secretary.
Yes, the secretary or Kila. The secretary and the participant, this is together, that can be together.
Oh, okay, madam. So, yeah.
I understand the confusion here. Maybe I just explain because the other groups, they got it right just now. Maybe because I just explained that in the class. Okay, yep. Because you said there's secretary, only there's the secretary, right? But the secretary is also holding the role of the first participant.
Yeah, yes, madam.
Okay. So Akila won't be sharing information. She will just add list to suggestion, I guess. Is it like that?
She needs to have a role in presenting something.
So meaning, can we do like
take care of the target groups?
Targeted group.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the officials, like maybe she is the person who's in charge with the permissions from to get the permissions from the Ministry of Education.
Ministry of Education. Oh, okay.
This one involves students, right?
Yeah. So madam, we put here Kementerian Pembangunan Wanita, Keluarga and Masyarakat.
That's
so
also possible. Then she will be the person to liaise with that Kementerian Wanita.
How many people? How many NGO ataupun department we should put inside? Can we also put the Jabatan Kementerian Pendidikan?
How many? You have Kementerian Pembangunan, and then what is another one? Jabatan.
Pendidikan. Jabatan Pendidikan or Kementerian Pendidikan?
Kementerian Pendidikan. Yes, Kementerian Pendidikan, because you want to involve the students.
So we need to remove the Pembangunan Wanita, Keluarga and Masyarakat lah, madam, since it's not appropriate.
I wouldn't say that it is not appropriate because right now most students, they are studying at home with the collaboration, and students are subject to minor, isn't it? They are considered as minor. Some school students, they are considered as minor. So this is family matters as well. I would say they are both relevant.
Okay.
So Kila will be in charge of these two, Kementerian Pembangunan Wanita and Kementerian Pendidikan. Kila is going to give us the update.
Okay, Kila will give the update.
Yes. Kila, you have to do some research, Kila. Some research from the website and look for their positions, look for what helps you can get from this, look for activities if they have similar activities with what you want to do, existing activities. You need to have some research in the websites about the Kementerian's activities with the masyarakat and everything, yeah? Okay, look for some budgets ke, Kalau ada, right.
Okay. So,
Funding, organize
so
fundraising, dinner, organize
madam,
applying for
since
grants. Wati.
since you said that Kila need to do some research and also for the funding, so I guess the
Organizing,
organized fundraising will be changed to Kila lah, instead of Dina, right,
yes.
madam? Applying for grants, is it a secretariat roles, madam?
Possible.
Possible. Okay, madam.
Yes, this is distributions of job, right? Then what you would have to research for possible grants if we can have.
Okay, madam.
As well as since Wati is like representative from these organizations as well, maybe Wati can come up with a working paper to apply for some grants from your organizations, to apply for some allocations from the because this is corporate social responsibility, right? So for the internal sponsorship from your organizations, Wati can apply for that. But organizing the fundraising from outsiders, Kila would be in charge of that. So one internal in the organizations, another one external. Because Kila is also in charge with the other kementerian, so we can see the reasons why there is a job distributions of internal and external communications.
Okay, madam. Madam, last question.
Yes.
We kind of, when we discuss, we kind of confuse between meeting notes,
yes,
and meeting minutes.
Yes.
How does these two different actually, madam?
They are very similar. The meeting notes and meeting minutes, they are very similar. The difference is that minutes is the one recorded in your organization. There is only one done by the secretary, recorded for the organizations, and you don't have personal remark over there. For the meeting notes is for there you can plus the personal remark like after a certain decisions, well, you are the representative. You are the representative for from your team members, right? Dina has her team. When she comes back to her team after the meeting, Dina can share that meeting notes and for the team members to take action. For example, Dina has 2 kementerian to contact. So for Dina's team, Dina might address the say Suraya to take charge of the Kementerian Pendidikan, and there is another one, Azmi, to take charge of the Kementerian Wanita. So there will be little notes, personal notes over there, and for maybe notes that she takes from the meetings itself, whatever that Welter as the chairperson advise. So, and if that is relevant to her department, she can make mental notes and put in mental notes and ideas over there. So that is meeting notes, is personalized. It's more for the purpose. Okay, the difference, the main difference is in the purpose. The minutes is done by the secretary. The meeting notes is done by everyone else who comes to the meeting.
Oh, okay, madam, understand.
So the meeting notes is for you to bring back to your department and share with everybody. If they ask you, I mean, it's for your personal use, but if they ask you, it would be very convenient for you to share with them. And meeting notes, you come back from the meeting, you can straight away share with the rest of the team members, your team. But minutes sometimes will be prepared like maybe a week afterwards. Some departments say 3 days after the meeting, the minutes must be ready. Some even very slow, like 1 month they come up with the meeting minutes, you know. So we cannot rely on the minutes of the meeting itself to move forward. In real life, yes, we have the minutes, but the secretary will take time to prepare the minutes. Depends. If you are lucky and the secretary is efficient, you'll get the minutes very fast. In fact, right after the meeting, if the minutes is ready, they will email you the minutes straight away within 1 or 2 days. But rarely that is the case. So meeting notes must have all the decisions made during the meeting, that plus your personal notes, plus this is for you to bring to share with your team members. So the little notes of the ideas is personal ideas that you put in over there.
Oh, okay, madam.
Okay. If you are the person to, if you want to launch, okay, you may have in the meeting. This is just ideas, yeah. Because this one involve Kementerian, you may want to launch the meeting by having one opening ceremony. So if you have between Dina, Akila, Awati, you don't have any ideas on what to present, that might be another aspect if you want to add in the meeting, that you are presenting the invitation role, the status of the invitations. Yeah, we have invited these people to the opening ceremony, and maybe some politicians, you know, for you to get the approval, easy approval from the Kementerian. Sometimes we do that. Okay, to invite them for the opening ceremony, even though that opening ceremony is done online. Okay, but it will be a good forum, like awareness towards mental health, and for you to launch this website, you start off with that. Yeah. This is just ideas on what to discuss during the meeting if you are not sure what else to discuss.
Okay, madam.
Like the secretary cannot be just quiet, be the secretary and notes. I'm very sorry to put the secretary just on its own over there. This is the roles, yes, but the secretary can also be one of the participants. Yeah, I should put slash over there, and one of the participants that share information. I will improve lah next semester.
Yeah, madam. Madam, about the assembly list. So because like it's when we conduct this meeting, it will be.
We don't have to have that.
So this one is just
This is for your real life later. This is for your real life later. Yeah. For the minutes, when you have your minutes, maybe if there's an absentee list, that is one of the things that people put in the notes and minutes. But for our course, for the assessment, you have to do meeting notes. So absentee list is not necessary to perkara sunat lah.
Okay. Okay, madam. Understand on that.
Yes.
Madam, so you said just now I need to do a paperwork to apply for the grants. Do I need to present it during the meeting?
Yes. Yes, you show your paperwork.
Okay.
Okay. If there is a grant opening for this, yeah, you show that paperwork. So this meeting is not just talk. All right, you have to have that very clear. During the meeting, everyone is responsible to present something, a content to the meeting. You have to come prepared. If you you have to have research on the Kementerian, you have to have research on what else. Maybe befrienders is why do you want to have with befrienders, you tell the advantage of it. So you put that in slides. So if you have some slides and you put it in, you can see your content, either it's enough or not. That's a good step in making sure that everyone has their content. special content that you bring into the meeting. You are not just listening and then contribute by saying this and that, right? So you have something to present. That is why you come to the meeting.
Okay, so do I need to submit the meeting minute?
Meeting minutes. No, we don't ask for the meeting minutes.
Okay.
No,
So we don't need to prepare a minute?
no, you don't.
Just meeting notes lah, madam.
Everybody gets a meeting notes. Everybody, that's individual. So even the chairman will have his own meeting notes.
Okay, I see.
Yes, yes.
So in terms of sharing information, what kind of information? Actually, it's vague to me. So I'm not quite sure what kind of information do you mean?
Walter, are you clear what kind of information at this point?
Let me rethink back. So far, I understand what you mentioned before, but I lupa some of it. Okay. The information that Madam said about the Geran and also, for Wati, I need to watch back recording later. But for others, I understand what they're supposed to do.
Okay, that's good enough.
Madam, may I ask, Madam, about the existing organization yang from Ministry of Education tu?
Again?
I should search about the Kementerian Pendidikan, right? And
Yeah.
Kementerian Pembangunan. So like if they already have a previous program like this, should I mention it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You have to imagine like you are really conducting an event and you are really going to help the society. You are going to really help the students. So this meeting is not just talk. You have to have significant content to contribute to the meeting, so that this step that you want to do will be a success and will be complete, and the picture is very clear of how it's going to be. Right, so it's going to be a platform. Maybe you can share over here informations about similar platforms, how other people do it. Okay, so I don't know, Wati, you try to think, give 1 hour of your time to think of this event and where can you share information.
So far, what I can see is sharing the paperwork and also the grants available for us to apply for.
Yes, and then now you need to be clear of the event that your group wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else about this event, Wati? What do you know about this event?
So we are trying to work with Kementerian Pembangunan Wanita and Kementerian Pendidikan in creating a website or a hotline for people to reach out.
Okay. Who is
regarding
in charge of the hotline?
We haven't discussed on that yet.
If we haven't discussed on that yet, it seems there is a room for you to volunteer.
Oh, okay, I see.
Isn't it?
Hello guys.
Okay, what else, Wati? That's good. What else?
So I need I can volunteer to create the website or hotline. Is it?
How about the others? Do you think we can give that role to Wati?
Because I think it's something, because our group is like, what I'm imagining is there are the people working with us, right? Since we are in a company.
Yes.
So
Yes.
should we be the one who create the website? We can't do like pay another people to do it because we're not going to do it for real, right?
Yes. But even if you want to pay other people to do it, you have to know what you want to pay for.
I see.
You have to have the idea of what you want. Then only you can ask the designer to do it for you. Do you have the concept, Wati? Maybe you can research for the concept that is suitable for your company.
I see. So we
And
can like prepare a storyboard for the website, I guess.
if you know how to do the storyboard. If you don't know how to do the storyboard, it's as a user, you are not the designer. As the user, you want to have some characteristic of what should be in the website.
Oh, I see.
Demand for this and demand for that, you don't have to come up with that. How are you going to know what is suitable for what type of platform is suitable for the company? Probably because you have made a research on similar websites and hotlines. You may know how many people will be involved and what do they offer. And thus for our company, you want to come up with this idea and you are sharing this information with the rest. Okay, what else, Wati? What else do you know about this project? The more you know, the more you think about it, and then you go one step deeper into thinking of what else can you volunteer, where other people have not done. Where's the room for you to share information? Okay. So more or less like you need to think of how you can volunteer in this whole event. We have Walter, Watika, Akila. Who's another one?
Dina,
Dina.
but she have appointment with doctor.
Oh, all right. So, okay. Are you okay, Wati? Are you clear? Do you think you can do it? Given like if you were to think and research for about 1 or 2 hours into this event that your group wants to do you think you can contribute something to share information?
Yes, madam.
All right. Okay, let's try first. Don't worry, you have 1 week, once mid-sem break for you to do, and you can always contact me to to check on certain things later.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you confident now? Akila, how do you feel? Are you confident with your role to contribute in the meeting?
For now, yes.
Okay, until you do it and then you are not sure of certain things, you contact me. Yeah? You compile your questions with your group members, and if you can settle with among the group members, that's good. If there is still something that you are not sure, you can come back to me before next week. Let's decide on certain date, maybe on Tuesday next week latest, Wednesday maybe. Yeah.
Madam.
Wati, are you okay, Wati?
Yes, madam.
I hope you are more confident now than before we start the consultation. Yeah, Walter, you are all right, yeah?
Yes, madam.
Please inform Dina of what she needs to. Okay, stay safe, everyone. Make sure you take all the supplements, drink water, and take care. If there's any health issues and you cannot come to the class, you cannot do certain assignment, yeah, you need flexibility, discussions on time, then please don't hesitate to inform your lecturers, be it me or any other lecturers. We are always here to help you and to accommodate as long as, make The only thing that we cannot do is the assignments for you and to do all the thinking for you. We can facilitate in inspiring you or giving you questions and guiding you, but I cannot just give you all the answers because I love to listen to you and your ideas as well. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for the consultations for the replacement class that we have now.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you for your time, madam.
Welcome. Bye, Akila, Wati, Welcome.
Bye.